We went to Naxos by ferry, obviously, and I was still so amazed at how ferries work and how everybody just randomly gets off and on, so that was still a crazy experience for me. Since our hotel wasn't very far away from the port, and the port is basically the center of the town, we just walked to our hotel, got changed there, and then went back out to eat. We had gyros plates right by the port, and the view was immaculate. And then we went back to our hotel, to the pool, because it was really hot and we needed to cool down a bit. Today was a kind of a long day and it was really hot, so I didn't feel like, I wasn't able to talk, but we are in Naxos now. We took the ferry from Mykonos here, and yeah, it was just really hot today. Then we got to the hotel, went to the pool, then we went back to the port for something to eat, and then walked back to the hotel, back to the pool, and now I'm just here on the balcony reading my new book here. Whoops. And yeah, that's so far it. We're gonna go back into the old town later tonight, and then tomorrow get another moped, drive around, explore the island, the city, everything. And yeah, that's it for tonight. That's everything that I can get out of my brain right now. My brain feels like it's fried. It was so hot. Yeah, see you later. Then we went out to eat again at night. We walked through the really pretty streets from our hotel to the restaurant. The restaurant was 10 out of 10. It was more traditional foods, but it was so good, and the portions were huge. I didn't expect that. I just wanted kind of like a snack, and then I got 2 huge peppers. And then we also got some liquor on the house. I don't really know what it is, but it tasted really good. The next morning we started off with smoothies and some coffee, and then we walked back into town again because we reserved a moped the day before and we went to pick that up. And then we drove the moped to one of the most beautiful beaches. It was called Saint Anna or something like that, and it was really nice. The water was so pretty and it was just a really nice experience. For lunch I had, you guessed it, gyros. What else? And then we went to a different beach, which was also very pretty. They had sunbeds there, which was very comfortable because typically we just lay on the rocks or on the sand, and that's not that nice. But yeah, that beach was 10 out of 10. So we are back from officially day 1 of Naxos. The island so far, sorry, I feel like hair everywhere. As you can see, I just got out of the shower. Anyways, the island so far, I actually think I like it better than Mykonos. Mykonos is very dry and there's only tourism and nothing else there, and Naxos is big enough so they can be produce their own food and stuff. And we only drove, the driving time was maybe an hour, and we saw a lot of agriculture, fields that are actually green and not dry, lots of crops and olive trees and animals like chickens and cows and donkeys, and I think that was it. And a lot of cacti fields. We saw cacti in Mykonos too, but they were all dying, literally dying, and here they're kind of I don't know, growing more. They even have fruit on them and everything. I hope you can hear me and the shower is not too loud. But yeah, so far Naxos kind of has a little bit more to offer than Santorini. And the food we had last night, oh my god, it was so good. I had stuffed pepper, and I don't think that it was rice. It might have been brown rice inside. Whatever it was so good. And the tzatziki portions here are huge, and the food is really cheap. For what it is, it's really cheap. My meal yesterday, the main dish was €6, $6.50 I think. So that's kind of crazy. And yeah, the plan for Naxos is tomorrow we're gonna do another beach day, and in the evening we booked this wine tasting tour. It's around a wine vineyard, whatever it's called, and has like traditional wines and how they make it, and then some snacks and food and stuff. And then the day after tomorrow is actually our last day already, and the ferry leaves at 11 p.m. at night. So we're just gonna spend the day again driving around, looking at, I think it's the mountain or the temple of Zeus, I don't know, and then the Apollo temple, and just explore the island a little bit more, but not go into the ocean again, because the day after tomorrow we don't have a shower because our hotel room is only booked until tomorrow. So, well, we have the night from tomorrow to the day after, but we don't have a shower, and I don't really want to spend all day with like salty hair, because my hair, I've lost so much hair in the shower today. It's crazy because the salt water just makes everything so dry, and I like oiled it up so much. Let's pray that it won't like go completely like broken and everything. But yeah, so that's our plan for Naxos, and I'm really excited, and I need to now like continue getting ready because we're gonna have dinner soon, because all I've had today was the gyros pita. It's one of my favorite foods now, I think. But it's time for something else, so let me get ready. Almost lost my sunglasses to the road, caught them in the last second. I just built us a little spot under the tree in the shade here. And look, this beach, it's really windy today, so the waves are really high, but it's so pretty. And there's like so little people here too. I love it. This is the new book I'm starting today. Since it is sunny, I don't think I'll be in the water too much because it's kind of cold. So let's see how far I can get with this book. Hope you can hear me because of the wind. But yeah, I'm excited to start reading. On our way back, we met this family that were like bringing their sheep somewhere else, and it was such like a fun time. They told us to drive through the sheep because they said that they would just move, and they didn't really. So that was a little bit crazy, but it was really fun. And then the views back, like on the way back, were so pretty. We were in the mountains up like at the top of the island. That was one of my favorite parts actually, the drive. Also, like the streets are so narrow and curvy, and it's perfect for motorbikes. So that was really nice. I really enjoyed that. We just got back from our little road trip thing, changed, and now we're gonna go to the wine tour tasting that we booked. It's only like a 15 to 30 minute ride away, so we're gonna go there with the moped and then taste some traditional wines and cheese and I don't know what else there is, but I'm super excited and let's go. Then we finally arrived at St. Anna Winery, which was so beautiful. Like the land they have and all of the trees and different plants was so interesting to me and so nice to see. The guide explained everything, like even the herbs and all of the different plants they have. They also make their own olive oil, so they had a lot of olive trees there too, and I just love the look of olive trees. And they also had a big eucalyptus tree which smelled so good, and a little vegetable garden. They basically had everything that they needed, and obviously the wine too. And it was so interesting to learn how they make their wine and where they get the grapes from and all the different types of grapes. And then we ate all of their produce and it was so good. Everything, like especially the olives, I love them. And the wine was really, really good as well. We just got back from the wine tasting tour. It was really cool. I learned a lot and we tasted I think 4 or 5 different wines and they all tasted really good. And we also got this like snack plate which was also really good. So a great experience overall. Can only recommend. It was really interesting to like see how it's made or like to have it explained and everything. And now we're gonna grab some late dinner. It's already like 9, but I'm really hungry because we only had the snacks. So yeah, we're gonna head back into town now. And then it was already our last day in Naxos. We said goodbye to the hotel and went back up into the mountains. We had breakfast at a cafe on the way, which had very pretty views and trees, and the food was really good. It looks a little bit dry, but there was sauce inside and it tasted really, really good. And then my boyfriend drank some Greek coffee, and there's like so much sand, they call it, at the bottom. I don't think it looks very good, but apparently it's traditional. This restaurant is in the middle of the island basically, and it was my favorite thing. They get all of the ingredients fresh from the mountains. It had the perfect sunset view and the food was amazing. The tzatziki was the best one that I have ever had in my entire life. I think we ordered like 2 or 3 of them because they were so good. And everything else, like the stuffed vegetables, my boyfriend's meatballs, they were called grandma's meatballs, and we actually saw the literal grandma making them and they tasted so good. Everything was just so delicious. So if you're ever in Naxos, I will write the town up on the screen so you can definitely go there and you can't miss this restaurant. It was just so delicious.